Alright. Oh, wait. Okay. Test, test, test. Test.
ABC Action News starts right now with breaking news.
We do have this breaking news update to a deadly shooting in Clearwater.
ABC Action.
Internal audio. It hears me, and you hear my computer. Okay. Stream. What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. And let me shout out the current room. Paula Barnett, Peace Family. Moki, I love you. Moki says, I'm glad to see you are addressing this horrific injustice. Yeah, and I got a few things, Moki. KR, I'm so glad you're here. I love you so much. I love you. Ajane, I love you, and I'm so glad you was able to be a part of the stream or the Skype session yesterday. You was a trooper, and I always love when we do Skype sessions when I don't have to do all the damn talking. I try to just keep things moving, you know? I've always been like that. Like, it can't be a quiet room when I'm in it. Like, okay, nobody's talking, let me say something. But you held your own. I love you for that. And, as I brain fart right in front of, in the middle of it. Damn it. Oh, alhamdulillah. Remember I said I might release it as a video? I was going to do it. I was going to edit all the stuff that we didn't really need to put out there. But all of my audio was silent. So all you could hear was all of y'all. So I'm not releasing it. Because there's no context to some of the stuff. You know, I thought, well, maybe I could still just release it, but it's garbage. because I didn't have my mic open to record in the, because when I recorded it, I didn't have the software set to record my mic from my camera, so it was just recording you guys. All right. So, but shout out to you, Anjali. I'm so glad to see you. KR says about to head home from work, so I won't be able to chat. Just wanted to say hello. Appreciate you stopping by, though, KR. Appreciate that. You know, it's better to do something than nothing, you guys. Moki, you're good. I hear you. Water in the background sounds okay. It's not water, it's a fan, you guys. And I'm glad you brought that up, Moki, because I was going to say to you guys, if the fan starts to get annoying, let me know and I'll turn it off. But I'm burning up. I need you to know that. I'm burning up. And I felt like that was going to bleed into my audio. And I really, let me see if I can do something. I think I've already got my sound filters on, but I'll just check. Filters. Yep, they're on. I already have the suppression on the mic. So, but I don't want this to be annoying. So if it gets annoying, let me know and I'll like get rid of it. That I will do. But Moki, is it really bad? I mean, how bad is it? Like, because that would get on my nerves. So let me know if it's aggravating you guys. If it is, then I'll just get rid of the fan. Let me continue to go down here now. Alan Freeman, good to see you. Yes. Yes. And greetings back to you, brother. Yeah, Anjane. Everything is for a reason. Everything. It's always up to us to figure out what it is, you know. Okay, KR said she don't hear the fan. So appreciate the sister. All right. So I'll leave it, you know, and like I said, if it gets annoying, then, you know, I'll do something else. But the air conditioner in this place is on the fritz, you guys, and I am a lobster up in here. You understand? Like, I didn't want to come home to do this. But I got my black cherry punch full of ice. We're going to make it through. Oh, two things. The video is bullshit right now, you guys, because the other day, Saturday or something, whenever we did it, we did one of our other Skype sessions, I kicked my camera with my foot because I was in bed. I got to find the receipt so I can go back to Walmart and get another one. So I'm using my old one, which I hate. All right, so I hate it. So the video might be a little bit bullshit for you guys. It's not as crisp as the new camera, you know. Maybe that's a lesson for me. Maybe I'll just start using this one for everything but other than special occasions. I'm over it. Okay, so I've got some things lined up. Marcus, I was waiting on you, brother. Good to see you. Frank Cardoza, good to see you, my brother. What does the Most High say about being born with one eye? Oh, I saw your question on that. I always give you the answer from the knowledge that I have. Walaikum salam, Yumikomi. Walaikum salam, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And jazakallah khair for being here. Frank, the only thing I know as a Muslim about the one eye is the Dajjal, which is the Antichrist. And it is prophesied that the Dajjal will be on earth, the Antichrist, before the coming of Isa alayhi salam, the one the Christian knows as Jesus. We have evidence that Dajjal is on the earth now. It gets into a long thing, and maybe I should do a special live stream about that, and whatever, because it gets into a lot of areas. It gets into the fact that Christians have exactly the wrong idea what the last days and the signs are. They don't know them. Meanwhile, we're just in our book going, yep, that one. Okay, that one too. That one too, because it's clear as day. You see? What am I getting? Change your service confirmation. I'm over it. So we know the signs, but a child being born with one eye would be very curious. I don't know if there's any writings in the Quran or the Hadith about a child being born, but one of the glorious things about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the fact that, as it says in their John 16 chapter, he will bring you into all truth. All. And see, when Allah says all, he doesn't mean like you and me, like that just means part of it. He means all truth. So I would end my answer by saying there is an answer for that, and I'll find it for you. I'll find it. A couple more shout outs and we're going to get started. Yeah, Moki, we're going to get into that. So what I wanted to talk about today, you guys, and then of course, as always, I'll bring what I want to talk about in these Monday mixes, and then we will get into whatever you guys want to talk about, questions, topics, anything you want to ask me. The first thing I want to address is some of you may know that I released a video. I started receiving private messages from a lot of my troops. I love you guys. I love you guys, especially my women. Thank you. But I started getting messages of people saying, and I feel like Anjane mentioned it in even the Skype session yesterday for some reason. So it must have been already happening. But apparently the guy who started the Black Junction made a video. I wasn't the only one, but I was the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, that's what he said. Like, he was already pissed at a bunch of shit, and then he woke up and saw my video on Black Junction and was pissed as shit. And then he put out a video ranting and saying he was threatening to shut the site down, and he was over it and all of that. And I did not fault him for that. I then released a response video that I'll play for you, just in case nobody saw it. I will play my response video, but first I want to give you a little bit more background. I woke up 6 o'clock yesterday morning, and I can't read your comments right now, y'all, when I'm talking. I can't talk and read. I'm not that talented. But I always go back and look to see what I missed. And I saw a white bitch. Just the whole video was her video, her speaking. That's it. It wasn't like, oh, somebody commentating and saying, look at this and something. No. It's just like if you saw one of my videos someplace, it's me, the Jedi, you'd say the Jedi must have uploaded his video on something. It was that. So I immediately flew into a rage. Because y'all know why. I need to explain. So I sent an email. But there's a lot of problems with the black spot. Like, once you try to upload something, it won't let you do it. And then for hours, you can't access the site. But if you want to just import some stuff like that, no problem. I'm not interested in importing, because then this white devil still has connection to, still essentially owns my video. So they shut my shit down on YouTube, and then it's gone from Black Junction. We can't have that. You see? But I sent him a email thing. And in the video that I did for my people saying, let's all do pushback on this. If this is not going to be for us, then I'm not interested. Period. And I ranted and I ranted and I get this white bitch off of here and da 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 da. And I meant it. And I still mean it. Because the truth does not change. If the Black Junction TV is not going to be black, then the Jedi can't be there. You understand what I'm telling you? So I'm not going to play my full statement because it's long. But I'll just give you a little taste of it. How about that? Let me cue it up. Because I just want you to understand. Like when I saw he produced a video ranting, and I was being put in the same class with people who were bitching that how dare Serena Williams be in a video on the Black Junction, and and how dare Kobe Bryant be in a video on Black Junction, and they don't want any videos with white people in them at all. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, I cover most of my shit I'm talking about is white people, so you're gonna see them somewhere in my damn video, a picture, a video, or something. You see, but not just because it seemed like this chick probably just took this white girl's video and just uploaded it. So I'm saying, hope the bitch gets a copyright strike on that. Just put that energy out in the universe. But when I saw he had produced this video, and he mentioned me several times by name, and he felt like I was giving him an ultimatum. Well, I wanted to let him know I'm not giving an ultimatum. I'm telling you what I'm going to do and what I will accept and what I will not accept. You see? But it's very diplomatic with it, because I understand that my intellectual level is that superior to that of most people that I interact with in my life. And I've just been given a certain skill set and gifts, and I'm aware of them. You see? If you know your car has turbo, you use it. So what, everybody car don't got turbo? But you're aware that yours has turbo. And you go, I have turbo and I can use that. I have turbo. So I have turbo. Now, even right now, I can't get into Black Junction because I dared to try and upload something. If they're having server errors, but I've researched it and it's completely from them. It's not me. I can't even get in. I can't even get in because I imported that video because I wanted him to see it, my response video. So I went ahead and imported it. I bitched out and just imported it. I didn't want to put my video on YouTube. I wanted to keep this in the family. But he had put his video on YouTube as well. So I thought, well, what's good for the goose? So I put mine on YouTube as well. I'm trying to find it. Okay, that's my live stream. That's my channel. What am I going to do? I have that already. So we can just go here. Anyway, so when I saw you did a response video, I knew I had to do a response video because one thing that I will never allow, and I prescribe this for you. First of all, and I teach this to my nephew. First of all, you have got to live a life of righteousness. Every intention of yours must be pure. Not because you say so, but because it is. It is by the standards of the divine, not your tacky ass. You see? And so, I'm someone who lives my life that way. And my character is impeccable. And my character is beyond reproach. And I don't allow anyone to step near even the shield that protects it. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. So, this was also about me stepping out and saying, whoa, let me represent myself. I'm still standing behind my core principle. Bottom line, you didn't need to put me in that category because the only thing you should have had to say to me is, look, brother, yes, the Black Junction is going to be black, period. And then bitch those other people for their petty bullshit. And they were petty. And they all need to be killed. You see? But my shit is legitimate. Because I'm bitching at y'all. Get over there and subscribe to the Black Spot. I need you over there. I need you over there. And I'm putting the link, and I'm and I'm doing all this shit. I'm doing my shit. Now, I'm not doing all that so I can end up on some place where it's just fucking white people as well. Because I'm trying to lead this bitch. That's antithetical. And I'm over it. All right, hear this now. I'm going to let you hear some of my response to Youssef, the creator of the Black Junction TV. X is me, Z they see. All right. Hopefully you can see and hear this now. What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. And this video is for Brother Youssef. I saw your video, and I did not take it personal. It illuminated the glaring misunderstanding, both on my part and on yours. And so I'd just like to clarify, I did have a knee-jerk reaction to the video that I was complaining about. It was very early, not making any excuses, just telling you why. It was literally 6 a.m. and I saw this video, and it was my understanding at that time that the video was a white content creator who had uploaded their video to Black Junction TV. And I flew into a rage over it. It's my understanding, and I want it to be clear, that Black Junction TV is about African people. It is for us, and that it was going to be kept that way, that we wouldn't be allowing white people to upload videos to the site. I don't have anything to do with those other people that you were talking about, that, the ridiculous stuff that you named, where you said that people were upset that Serena Williams was in a video, and then somebody had a problem with Michael Jordan because he doesn't do anything for the culture and all that. I mean, I agree with you, that is outrageous. And I do know from my own experience that some of our people do take it too far, just irrational. I get that. It wasn't my intent to be the straw that broke the camel's back. I have been very pleased with Black Junction TV, and any of its faults and kinks. I'll just skip ahead a little bit. Just you guys can always go to the channel and just watch it. I'm just playing a little bit. Process of anything. Most people are just used to the outcome of work. And then I'm a man who is forthright. I have a sincere heart, and I am a Muslim, and that means the weight of the world in gold, as you should know. I offer that because it gives you a window into my character, most of all. So I'm here to ride or die with you. I would love for us to get a one-on-one to find out how I, and maybe even others, but I'm speaking for myself, and how blah, 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 I can assist you. What can I do? I'm absolutely willing to be your lamb and help you out just as my brother, looking for nothing in return other than our success. That's it. That's it. That's it. I represent that from my heart. So that's it. No white people, I'm cool. That's just an excerpt, everybody. Because like I say, it's a 23:30 video. And I don't make any proclamations in my life that I don't believe in and stand by. So I mean that, and I stand by it. If the Black Junction is not going to be just for African people, I'm not interested in it. Not interested. See? And I think he understands that. Because when I had the opportunity to speak with him on Information Man's channel, who was so gracious when he knew that I was even in the chat, he allowed me to come in live. He's a fan of mine and all that stuff, so I appreciated that. And That was, if you go back and watch that, I released a video of that for you guys. If you go back and watch that, I was saying then, we need to know where you stand in the pocket for us. Go back. Allahu Akbar. Again, when you live, my life is consistent. I'm consistent. I'm just fucking consistent. You understand what I'm telling you? So anything that I say, that's what I mean. And it's eternal. So he was saying, and the video's not coming down, it's not coming down. Okay, that's fine. And I can understand that one because that one was not uploaded. We later found out that that's not, it wasn't a white chick that uploaded the piece. And satisfaction, I didn't appreciate the shade you were trying to throw over there. I saw your comment. You didn't understand. You need to watch the video that I just played the clip of and then make statements. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so I think he knows that. You know, like he said that the video, oh, it turns out the video was uploaded by some black chick who's on this Christian tip. But you see, again, that's an example for you how this Christian vomit destroys our shit. She's so filled with the spirit of Christ now that she's uploading some white bitch's video to our fucking platform. You see what I'm saying? It's a poison. I can't. So that video is on the channel here. Like I said, it's 23 minutes long. You can go and watch it. And I was just letting the brother know that I don't have no problem with the Black Junction. I don't. And even their technical stuff, it gets on my nerves, but I'm cool with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I will never bitch about that. You will never hear me because I'm not a petty dude. My thing is, when you go against the foundation, the principle, or the shit I believe in anything in life, then you will always hear from my wrath. That's it. That's it. So, it's fine that this black chick uploaded some white bitch's video for what I don't fucking know. But, whatever. He says it's not coming down. That's fine. But, if there's a prelude now into... Because, listen, I know, I don't care, I don't give a damn. When Moses was on earth, there was people that didn't fucking believe him. When Jesus was on earth, there was people that didn't fucking believe him. When the Prophet Muhammad was on earth, there was people that didn't fucking believe him. God damn it, I'm on this bitch, and it's going to be people that don't believe me, and I'm not half, even a toenail of any of those people. But what I know is for sure is the shit that I know. And I understand the absolute seriousness and the complete danger of allowing even one of these people in any fucking thing that we do. Anything. You don't even have them at your fucking house for dinner. You could ruin your house. Anything. I know that. You see, the problem that we have is too many of our people are in metro centers. You see? And you're closed-minded, and you're not open-minded and open spirit. So you're not exposing yourself to shit. You never get out of where you live. You may have another family that lives in another state, and you go from your bullshit ass place to that bullshit ass place, and that's it. You're not having an expansive experience. I've lived all over this country. I know this enemy. Period. And just because you don't know it, it don't mean the shit is going to change. Period. So when I see that one white heifer's video over there, I know it's time to sound the alarm. The entire house is on fire. And instead of saying, brother, you didn't have to say it to me. Forget it. I don't need any accolade. Instead of just going and telling that sister to upload it and say, look, nah. He'd rather come at me. When she's just probably some bullshit, 2 subscriber ass bitch that's not going to do anything. I'm here to ride to the fucking wheels fall off with you. And to give whatever I got to give to you to make this damn thing successful. They never know what they have in front of them. They never know. They never know. There's a veil over their eyes. A veil. A veil. Coming back down now with topics. or with comments, and then I want to get into our first video and article and subject. I'm over it. Shit. My bullshit ass pieces of phone. Whatever. I'm over it. I can't. No, satisfaction, I'm going to rip you right now before I go into this, because that's part of the vomit you were, don't give me that. You see, you're obviously intellectually inferior to me. Don't give me that. Just because we have something doesn't mean that, I understand people can click on it, but that's a vast fucking difference that you can come in and upload shit to our fucking site. Back up and learn. Don't approach the wrong with your inferiority. Don't do that. Don't do that. The internet's all connected, so it's just all, you're making an excuse for the enemy, and you're probably the enemy, because I don't see your damn face. Satisfaction 52. Very suspect. I'm sniffing white devil. What does your other comment say? But all other people will also be able to put their content here too. You're out of here of satisfaction, because I'm unsatisfied. Remove. I'm highly unsatisfied, because you're not understanding. You need to go and learn. You need to go and learn. We don't make excuses for the enemy. You are part of the problem. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you allow there to be a crack in the shield. You're dangerous. You're a liability. Instead of saying, no, we will make it such that such and such will be X, Y, and Z. You're like, well, they're always going to be, it's nothing you could do. Massa going to come in. It's nothing we could do. Take that shit down the street. Don't approach the throne. So I've removed your comment and I've blocked you. And your other comments, I'll just go back and remove those later. I'm over it. I'm too busy. Douglas Jesse, shout out to you. Gab Talk Media, respect for the response and not taking it personal, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for actually watching and listening. Unlike satisfaction. Moki, yes, for the most part, it's Quranic, because the Quran teaches you. We recite it in the language of its revelation, so that's the Arabic, which is superior Arabic to what the Bedouins and the Arabs at that time were speaking. It's superior, because it's divine, but yes. And Yumi, you were saying that you think that Dajjal is here. Yes, and I think we have evidence of that already. Absolutely. And, the many things that we know about the end times, we see so much of it now. We see so much of it now. And it's not any of that stuff that I hear Christians talking about. Like, take that down the street, we're over it. It's jumping, y'all. I'm going to miss somebody's comments. You know what, Yumi? Yeah, but I had to make the decision because the only reason I uploaded it to YouTube is because I couldn't get into Black Junction. And I didn't want to import. So I had to go ahead. But like I say, because he didn't have to, because that's a deliberate upload. It's not like you upload to Black Junction and it goes to YouTube. He deliberately uploaded that to YouTube, so that's fine. I just, you know, I wouldn't have if he didn't. Clarify, Gab Talk Media. Yeah, Yumi, that's her name. Yeah, it's not a miscommunication on my side. I think that, like I said, I was very clear. I was fire and brimstone, as y'all know I can be. That's fine. But the truth was the same. My point was the same, you see. But he just felt attacked by that. Instead of saying, this brother is serious about this damn thing being black. And respecting that. Like, that would have gave me goosebumps if I was on the other end. I'd be like, yeah, appreciate you, bruh. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Well, good. She can leave because she needs to go and learn. You know, listen, I always tell you, if you want something you never had before, you got to do shit you never did before. I'm not going to be contrite and sappy. Oh, I'm so sorry she's shutting down her channel, and that's just so sad. And it's not. She needs to go and learn. She's extinguished herself of that Christian anesthesia and that Christian vomit first, because if that wasn't the case, she would have uploaded that. I'm sure she's probably got a white Jesus in her house. How is a white person going to tell you anything about faith and holiness? It's a contradiction of everything. I'm over it. But I will say this, as I said to him in my video, you know, now looking back, maybe I would have just gone to her and said, why don't you take this bullshit down? Like, take it down. You know, and just not even try to get my troops involved and all that stuff and just been over it. You know, I'm a man. I'm human. Cass Thomas, shout out to you, I'm saying now. I got rid of satisfaction. The bitch is out. Keith Turner, I'm so honored that you are here. Yes, it is your first live chat. I'm deeply honored that you're here, Keith. Welcome, 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 brother. If you need hors d'oeuvres, you know what I'm saying, you need something to drink, holler at your boy. I can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I can do this. Brashear, it's so good to see you. What's the point of even having a forum like Black Junction if delusional as white content can also be posted there? It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. Is it black? Yes or no? Because it ain't black if it's got some other shit in it. Period. Period. You can't even get somebody to drink milk that's got a fly in it. Unless it is the Muslim. Why, Jedi? Because we know as Muslims, and you can go and look this up, that the poison, the bacteria, the bad bacteria that's on one wing that can make you sick, Allah has put the antidote for that on the other wing of the fly. So the Prophet Muhammad said, when a fly lands in your drink, you push him down in it, and you'll be fine. Thank you, Brashear. Swervy. Now, see if that's your ass, I'm gonna fight you. Swervy 4800. If that's you, I'm gonna fight you because I hate that and you changed it. I'm fighting you. Yeah, Bashir, you're absolutely right, and I hope that's why I hope he sees the video and then he gets it. If nothing else, I'm a man, so I stand behind everything I do in life. So there's nothing he can do when he sees that video other than just respect it and go, oh, I get it. You know, you could ask my family, like the last time I spoke to my brother, who's the next He's not the next sibling, but he's the next boy. The last time I spoke to him was many years ago. Because I don't like black people to say, well, you didn't have to say it like that. Fuck you. Find fault with what I said. And then approach me. You see? So, he was wrong, as always. That's the only time you're ever going to get me worked up, is if something is just wrong. Just wrong. And then when you try to defend that wrong, that will send me Diva Queen Lopez. Greetings, my queen. Oh, I'm glad I'm worthy of any time on your break. Thank you so much. I love you. So my brother calls me because this is when I had been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and then I had just been in an accident. Everything was all bad. I was still in a wheelchair. Before I went into the hospital, I called my brother and told him, my hospital room and everything. Never heard from his ass. But there's other history before that. Then I get home, and I'm like, okay, I'm calling. You see, but they're wrapped up in that Christian vomit too. And one of the things he made the mistake of saying to me on the phone is, well, you're not the only one I have to call. I have church members. Like, fuck a church member. I'm your brother. I sleep in the same bed with you and smell your funky ass feet. Understand that. You see, well, that voicemail you left, I said, before you talk about the voicemail, just know that I don't take shit back, and I don't take shit back about the way that I said it. Find fault and untruth with what I said, and then speak. Okay, we're not going to sit here and talk about how I said it. That's irrelevant. I'm entitled to my passion and my anger. I'm entitled as a being. I'm entitled. And so that's what I'm trying to say about this whole thing, A couple more comments, you guys, and we're going to get into our next topic. Ray Supreme, shout out to you. Said Rick made it home just in time. I think I'll try and do these around this time on Mondays, everybody. This seems to be a time, like I didn't plan a time today. I just decided, when do I feel comfortable? And then I just went ahead and did it. You mean, now that I think about it, Lioness sure did damage and then split. I know. And she had like 1 subscriber or something, and I had subscribed to her. Daryl Eiffel, behold, welcome, my brother. Welcome, 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 welcome. And, I live my life by example, everybody. I need my people to be more like the human being that I am. I need more humanity to be like the human being that I am. Let truth be your first foot. And it will inform any way that you need to be or act or do. That's it. So when I did my response video, there's somebody going to yell at him and how dare you, and I can't. No. I just sat in my wisdom and told the truth. That's it. That's it. That's all you do. All right, you guys, hold your comments for a minute. We're going to get into, got to remember that, forget how I said it and find fault with it. That's right, Moki. Because that's a diversion tactic. Well, I don't appreciate the way you said it. Like my aunt, God love her. She's one of the people in the picture that I always have behind me. I got to find something. I won't. Anyway. When you ask her for money, you're like, oh, Liza, can I have $5? Can I just have $5? And she would make you wait. But maybe it was a time frame on it. Maybe I needed it for school or something was happening. I need the answer or the money right now. You feel me? So finally, I said, then she let some time go by. She said, when you need the money. I said, well, Aunt Liza, I need it right now because such and such and such and such. Okay, here's a little piece of tissue. And she come over. So finally she'll come up to you and she'll, and just bounce it in your hand. Like, you don't give a fuck how she gave it to you. You got that $5 and you are now on your way. You see what I'm saying? So, and people only bitch when it's the truth too, Moki, and everybody. That's the only time they bitch about it. Like, nobody would care if you called their mother a dog if you were handing them a briefcase with $1 million in it. They wouldn't say a fucking word. So let's be clear about that. Let's be clear. Now, I want to get into something that Marcus had shared with us, you guys. I guess I can have... No, you can't. Okay. Because now you guys are looking at me. I need to open up so you can see my screen. So we're going to get into a video first. That's what we're going to do. Of this shooting in Clearwater somewhere. Because I have some things that I want to say about this. And I appreciate you, Marcus. Z. I appreciate you. And let's hear this now.
ABC Action News starts right now with breaking news.
We do have this breaking news update to a deadly shooting in Clearwater. We now have shocking and extremely disturbing surveillance video that shows a man shot and killed right in front of his son on Thursday. The store owner says the shooter in this case has a history of assaulting people in his parking lot. ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner is live right now at the store in Clearwater. Adam, you spoke with another man who says that he was also threatened by the shooter just a month ago.
Wait. I can't let that go past. Can't let that go past. Wait. Now, Alan, you say that there was a so-and-so that was shot just the other day. That's what I've told you guys about this in previous work, but I don't think I ever did a video where I just like isolated and be like, see how they do? The cadence of news people across this nation. Black, white, Asian, it don't matter. They all do that same white bullshit because they're the ones that run the schools for media. And you can't just, that's a system. We guess. And you see what I'm saying? You can't just get on there and be like, and talk like you would talk. It's got to be that cadence. I had to point that out. Like, that's in front of me. I'm just going to let that go past and like, oh, I don't see that. Nah. All right, we'll take it back a skosh and we'll go on. Let me just make sure this switched over for y'all too. I don't want to take no chances. Okay, it did. All right, let's play this.
Surveillance video that shows a man shot and killed right in front of his son on Thursday. The store owner says the shooter in this case has a history of assaulting people in his parking lot. ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner is live right now at the store in Clearwater. Adam, you spoke with another man who says that he was also threatened by the shooter just a month ago.
That's right. This man named Rich Kelly tells me he had a run-in with this same shooter here in this parking lot just about a month ago. In that scenario, it was also about a parking spot. Also called this man racial slurs and even threatened to kill him. And what I should tell you as well is that now, a month later, it's a very similar case. And in this time, though, it ends with a father being killed in front of his own 5-year-old son.
He flipped out, saying he would shoot me. So when I left, then he called my owner of my company, stating that he was going to kill me.
Rich Kelly says the man who confronted him was a...
Why are you grinning? You know, in the last, I don't know when I started to notice it. 10 years, maybe more. This dumb grin that I see, I call it. It's inappropriate, it's misplaced, it's psychotic even. Because what about this requires you to be standing there with a grin on your face? Watch. He's recounting where this white devil threatened him with death. And he's grinning. But if you was talking about another brother that tried to kill you, would you be grinning? Or would you be, feel me? Damn it, we just lost the mouse, everybody. Production over. All right. Let's go on.
Killed in front of his own 5-year-old son.
He flipped out, saying he would shoot me. So when I left, then he called my owner of my company, stating that he was going to kill me.
Rich Kelly says the man who confronted him was upset he parked in a handicapped space. It's the same thing that Michael Draca was upset about Thursday when he was yelling at a woman in this parking lot. This is surveillance camera video from the store. It shows Marquise McLaughlin leave the store to defend his girlfriend and shove Draca hard to the ground. Draca then pulls out a gun and shoots McLaughlin square in the chest. We're pausing this video the frame before McLaughlin is shot. He dies soon afterwards, right in front of his 5-year-old son. The store owner says McLaughlin was a frequent customer who was there buying a candy bar for his little boy.
Sad to see his son dying in front of his son. That's for a parking lot, for a stupid reason, just to argue, just to find someone to argue with.
The store owner says he had to call the cops a month ago on Draca when he got in a yelling match with Rich Kelly.
Out here, he said he'll shoot me, call me and stuff like that. So, I think it's a racial issue.
Now, this morning, deputies tell us they are still investigating, but because Michael Draca does have a legally acquired concealed weapons permit, right now authorities tell us this could qualify as a stand your ground case. You can see that video on our website as well.
Fuck you. I'll tell you why.
On abcactionnews.com. Live here in Pinellas County, Adam Weiner, ABC Action News.
All right, here's why that's bullshit. Here's why, of course, the white man is the devil. All right. Because he was the initiator. You see, justice is not their pursuit. You understand? Righteousness is not their first foot. They're not capable of righteousness. So, when the person who was standing their ground was the brother that's dead. Because he comes out with no intent. Here this guy has a history of harassing. Brother comes out, regular customer. He don't know. Immediately he sees this white devil is this close to his woman. Immediately he's got to respond, and he did. He was standing his fucking ground, not this white devil. So they want to make it, well, because he had a gun and because it was legal, he was standing his ground. So if the brother had, that's why I tell my people, you got to be armed, especially when you're in these damn open carry states. Get your bitch ass armed and get real sensitive just like them. Suddenly. On everything. Because we have a right to be in fear of every fucking thing they do if it's a goddamn sneeze or a breathe. He was looking for a reason. That's why he so quickly pulled his fucking gun. That brother was standing his ground to push him the fuck off his fucking woman. Because he's a man. He pushed him. He didn't come out and shoot him. The only thing a fucking white devil is going to do is pull a goddamn gun. Whether it's the individual or their police or any of their motherfucking ass. They got to come in a crew. The white bitch next door got to call the police and shit. Cowards, cowards all. I'm over it. Okay, Diva, I just seen that by chance. Yeah, I think I did that. I don't remember what it was now, but as soon as I seen it, I did something. I can't remember what it was now. I probably just didn't release it. What was it about? Yeah, he stood up for his woman. And his son is there. Our son should see, you don't let no white man approach, no man, but certainly not no white man be in the face of your woman. You know, now I know black folks is real good for that, pulling up in fucking handicap spots and they ain't got no damn handicap placard. It's some bullshit. I see it. You see, but this dude's name and face is known. So what? Why are we in grief? You see, Anjanae goes back to what we were talking about yesterday. Yeah, you got the smiling thing too. All right, I'm gonna move it forward, you guys, and I'll come back with your comments. What in the fuck? I'm not. Damn it, I'm not. Every time I fucking start doing this, phone start ringing or text start fucking happening and shit, I'm over it. And then I never can see my phone. I never can know where anything is.
Messages received from 1214-514-2485.
Fuck. It's always some bullshit that you don't even know. I'm worked up. I don't even know this number. I'm over it. Anyway, I want to come back to your comments. I want to go now to this first article, you guys, because this is perfect. This is another piece that Marcus shared with us. I went through this before. I did a whole video with regard to this. And I broke down the states and everything. Like, if you in this state, this is your shit. It just seems like our people aren't understanding that you have to get serious. You're not going to love this enemy into fucking righteousness while he's being violent to you every damn day. It's not going to happen. You're in a fantasy world. You're better off finding 6 four-leaf clovers in a row. Now, there are states that have stand your ground laws. We need to start standing our fucking ground. You understand? We'll go up a little bigger just so everybody. Okay, this is written by a dark-skinned black man with glasses. We have problems. David A. Love is a writer based in Philadelphia. His work has appeared on CNN and been published by The Griot, The Progressive, and The Guardian. The Guardian, we know we're friends with them. A Nevada murder trial is renewing the debate. What's the date on this? This is from May of 2015, but it's still relevant. A Nevada murder trial is renewing the debate over America's stand your ground defense laws. The story began in February when Cody Devine, 34, and Janai Wilson, 29, apparently went without permission to a vacant rental property near Reno, Nevada, owned by somebody. According to prosecutors, somebody, 73, found Devine and Wilson resting on the floor. He shot them. Some other devil maintains that he was acting in self-defense under Nevada stand your ground law. All right. The case is an important reminder about the debate over the controversial laws. 33 states have adopted some form of stand your ground law, according to American Bar Association. 10 states have introduced bills to repeal or scale back their stand your ground laws this year, and 13 states have pending legislation to strengthen or enact such laws. Florida was the first state to enact such legislation in 2005 under then Governor Jeb fucking fat ass Bush, who is currently a Republican presidential candidate. Well, that was then. He's not a candidate now. Florida essentially immunizes a person from criminal prosecution or civil action, providing he provides the use of force, provided he proves the use of force was necessary to prevent death or serious harm. Listen, that's what I'm saying about that video we just saw. That was a fight, if anything. If it was going to be a fight, get your fat white ass up and try and fight. You don't just get in danger and you have to go to kill. The only person coming up with that fucking law is the white man. You understand? Niggas fight all day. Everybody. Anybody. Only bitch pulling a gun is this fucking white devil. That's it. I'm worked up. We shouldn't cover this. Here's the states. Everything in red have some form of stand your ground. Blue, no stand your ground bullshit. So, if you in any of the blue shit, ain't no stand your ground bullshit. Any of the red, stand your fucking ground. But if you're in one of these stand your ground places, you guys, you need to look at law. You see, there's always a way to beat somebody at their own game. Once something is adjudicated in a court, it becomes precedent. See? So, even in that case, where this fat bitch shoots our brother in front of his 5-year-old son and his wife, that's case law now. So, because the police are saying, well, we don't find anything wrong with it, we just didn't find anything wrong. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So when we create exactly the same thing, and we're not the victim, we expect exactly the same fucking result. That's what we expect. Because there's been precedent for the shit. What else? This from 2 months ago. A white devil student who nearly beat black school staff member to death, released without bail. Why I decided to include this in this is because of what I saw was building with the stand your ground bullshit. And so those were adults. Here's their children. And he commits this savage act and he's released without bail. Does anybody see a pattern? They're telling you to be law-abiding while they're being savage and murderous. What's good for the goose? The victim's uncle says he is disappointed. That's all you got to say, bruh? A white devil accused of brutally beating an African paraprofessional, say that 5 times, who works at his school in Minnesota has been released without bail. Corey David Burfield, 18, white devil, was released to his mother's custody. He's 18. Not he's being tried as an adult. Was released to his mother's custody on Wednesday after she promised she would keep an eye on him. Oh, she said she'll keep an eye on him. Everything's safe. Okay, it's fine then. Go ahead. Take the cuffs away, Bob. Mom said it's going to be good. After her mother promised she would keep an eye on him. The devil was charged with 1 count of first-degree assault and 1 count of third-degree assault for knocking Mohammed Dukley down and beating him until he was rendered unconscious. This fucking white devil. And I presume my brother is continental African. I presume that. Because his name is Mohammed. District Judge and white devil William Koch ruled the white devil must be electronically monitored, cannot contact Mohammed, and must seek mental health services every 2 weeks. Oh, they threw the book at him, didn't they? Mohammed was on life support after the attack, but has made a miraculous recovery. Allahu Akbar. He is awake and jovial, but does not remember the attack. Thank God, Mohammed said. I don't know what happened to me. I'm starting to know things for myself. Thank God. Mohammed's loved ones opposed the judge's decision, citing the severity of the beating. I know. Quite frankly, we are disappointed, said Imam Mohammed Dukley, the victim's uncle. I told you he's Muslim, and his uncle is an imam. Allahu Akbar. For a serious case like this, I think he should have been on bail. So again, I suggest they're continental African. I think he should have been on bail. You see, you can even tell by the speaking pattern. They're continental African. The white devil was a student at Harrison Education Center, a special needs school, and Minneapolis School District superintendent believes that the incident is an example of needed educational reform. Fuck reform. Educational reform. You know what? White devil is inherently evil. There's no reform for that. My prayers are with Muhammad's family, with Muhammad and his family, but what we need to talk about is the need we have in our schools. I'm not going to read this vomit. We're over it. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Damn it. Damn it, we're done. What else? Let me get rid of the stuff that we've looked at. Oh, there's one other piece. This is my crescendo. Because you guys will remember that the other day I did the video about the Devil's Punch Bowl in Natchez, Mississippi. Thank you, Killmonger, the rebel. Exactly. The hunt is on and we are the prey. Damn it, we are. I don't want to get into the comment yet. I want to get this other piece. Now, because you remember that I brought you guys the piece about the Devil's Punch Bowl. This other short piece I want to bring you because I always love to show contrast that yesterday is today and today is yesterday. And so while the Natchez, Mississippi thing is because of the Natchez, Mississippi thing is from history, where they had 20,000 Africans, at least, I say 60,000, that they murdered. This here you see now, this is dated the 18th of July. Mass grave containing nearly 100 black bodies unearthed in Texas construction site. When are we going to start fucking getting armed and fucking start being violent against those who are violent with us? When are we going to do that? Because we're not going to play this footsies game as if we're not under fucking attack. We're not doing that. We're not. And too many of us are being victimized by this fucking white devil. You understand? And then after we're dead, you see what they do to our brother. He comes out to protect his wife and his child. He pushes the fucking white devil down, gets shot, all is good. We have to determine what the fuck justice looks like for us. And begin to exercise that. You know in your heart what justice looks like. We are the people of fairness. Too much damn fairness. We have a soul. Texas officials are investigating after a mass grave that was delivered, or that was believed, with what's believed to be the remains of nearly 100 African prisoners, was unearthed during construction in mid-April. Well, why am I just finding out about it in July? And why are they saying prisoners? The property owned by the Fort Bend Independent School District is now considered an active archaeological site as scientists work to carefully exhume and preserve the human remains. Local station reported. I want to stop and say this. This should also tell y'all I'm mixed fucking people out there. These people are digging up. They know they're Africans. Huh? They're not going to dig your bitch ass up and say, well, you were mixed. Construction has been permitted to resume at the site where the unmarked graves were uncovered almost 3 months ago. And I'm just finding out in July. The Fort Bend ISD has been working to complete its project, a $59 million career and technical center, while the exhuming process continues. My understanding is that this was the largest previously undiscovered gravesite in the state. Kim Eishauer of the Sugarland Heritage Foundation told the station. According to CBS News, the remains are thought to be those of black prisoners dating back over a century. Do we believe this, everybody? This is Texas. Oh, it was a century ago, I'm sure. I'm sure it was at least a century ago. Some of these people probably just fucking died last year, for all we know. Because we're not the ones telling the story. And until the lions tell their tale, the story of the hunt will always glorify the fucking hunter. I can't. Local historian Reginald Moore said he believes that a mix of prisoners and sugarcane plantation workers are buried beneath the community of Sugarland, Texas. He said the enslaved workers were likely tied to land by plantation owners that paid taxes for labor contracts after slavery ended. I just want to be spokesperson, not a or the. I just want to be spokesperson for them, and make sure that they get some type of recognition and acknowledgement. Moore told whoever. All right. He added that it's likely there are other sites buried in open fields and under homes spanning the Sugar Land area. Moving forward, local residents say the burial site should be handled with care. If they're going to develop something, they should have some respect for what might have been there before, one woman said. So far, archaeologists have unearthed artifacts at the site as well, including what appears to be a pole barn. I want to say this, that's the end of the article. I want to say this, what should be done, especially with Ancestry.com and all the bullshit now, whenever they find our ancestors' graves on this bitch, and they should do the same thing at the Devil's Punch Bowl in Mississippi, Mississippi, they should take DNA from those remains, and they should be compared to African people living right the fuck now, so we can know we relate to those fucking people. It should be mandatory, and the government pays every fucking dime. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. That's what righteousness looks like. That's what righteousness looks like. Let me come back over here to you guys now, where I can see you. Shout out to Day Free. That's so true. That's what I'm saying. We're just letting it happen to us. And we have every right to be defending ourselves completely. That's a stand your ground state. That brother should have had, he should have had his shit, and that sister should have had at least some pepper spray and some fucking mace for that white devil. Yes, Ray, I love that analogy. The body of water is stronger than 2 drops. Than 1 or 2 drops. Yeah, and the sun is killing them off, but not fast enough. Yeah, Daryl, you need to be on vigil. You don't need to be to sleep with one eye closed, brother. You in North Carolina. Like, I can't for you. Sanita Cotton, shout out to you. Oh, Satina Cotton. Did you hear there were 2 young sisters, aged 21 and 18, who were stabbed by a white devil in Oakland, California yesterday? The 18-year-old died. No, I didn't. And if I had known about that, I would have made that part of the Monday Mix. I didn't know that. What are we doing that they think they could just walk up on us and do shit? Because we're not a violent people. That's what I'm telling you. We're not. We haven't been. Yeah, Day Free, I wish you had a gun too. Yeah, y'all catching hell in Florida. Well, it's everywhere. Oh, to be lying, but I say I do with you. I'm trying to see if there's anybody that didn't shout out, y'all. I don't know if I got to you, Shaka. Shout out. just in case. Shout out to Shaka. Power of the 12, shout out to you. Yeah, I think I shouted out everybody. Anyways, you know, it makes me sick, obviously, that all of it. You know, and when you think about like just all the shit we just read and looked at right now. That's why no fucking white bitch needs to be on the fucking Black Junction. Defense rest. I don't need to quantify or qualify that. I don't need to. I mean, this is the avowed enemy of all humanity, especially us. Done. I can't. I guess, you know, I should have played some of Yusef's video, you guys. Oh, wait, I'm getting this ear thing that I get. Test. Okay. My ear does this thing sometime when I drink cold stuff where I hear me in my ear. I'm a weirdo. I think I will play just a little bit of his statement, just because that's fair. I played mine, and I told you about him, but I should play him.
So I want to make this a real quick video. I wasn't planning on making a video today. I was going to make a video next week. It was going to be about something totally different, but there's a lot of shit I need to get off my chest. And I wasn't planning on getting off my chest. I've been needing to get this off my chest for months. But I've been trying to be as professional as possible. And I have other businesses. I've been self-employed and running businesses for a good amount of time in my life, and I know how to be professional. I know how to put that professional face on and not let shit get to me and be emotional about shit. But Black Junction is a little bit different. Like Black Junction, I'm not doing Black Junction just as a business. Like it's got to be run as a business because we, you know, it's a business. It is a business. We, you know, we got paperwork and it is a business. We put money into it. It is a business. But it means more to me than just a business in that sense of the word. I'm very passionate about Black Junction and it's very important to me and I put a lot of fucking time, a lot of fucking effort. All of us do, or the few of us that are here. It's not even a lot of us. I'm going to say all of us like it's a lot of us. It's only like a couple of us. But we all put a lot of time and effort into in the Black Junction. I'm up to like 4 in the fucking morning. I'm getting bags under my eyes and shit because I put a lot of time in the Black Junction, a lot of money in the Black Junction because it's important to me because I'm trying to build something. It's something that is something that's very important to all of us. So it's hard for me to disconnect my emotions from it when there's bullshit going on. It's hard for me to not say anything, which I haven't said anything for months. Because this bullshit has been going on since we launched the site. Bullshit of people sending us emails complaining about shit that makes no fucking sense. And I'm sorry if I curse. I really don't give a fuck anymore, honestly. Like, I honestly am to the point where I'm ready to just fucking delete.
Like there, I feel his frustration. Like I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I feel it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know he's under a lot of pressure. I get that. I get it. And I said that in my video.
Leave this whole shit, shut this whole shit down and call it a day, because it's fucked up when it's different when, like, we get emails from racist people and fucking, I don't know if they're white supremacists or not, but there's people send us emails all the time just talking shit, that saying Black Junction is racist and fuck you niggers and that type of shit. We get that shit all the time. It's not a big deal. I don't give a fuck about that. I delete that shit, put it in spam, keep it moving. I don't give a fuck about that. But when we get emails from people that are within the fucking community causing issues and just getting upset about dumb shit and it's requesting shit that makes no sense, like reporting videos that have like Serena Williams in it, for example. Like people report, well, Serena Williams has a white husband, so this shouldn't be on the site. You know, there'll be videos about Serena Williams just playing fucking golf, playing tennis. Serena Williams has a white husband. This shouldn't be on the site. She's a fucking swirler. Yeah, fucking people reporting those type of videos. Same thing.
I don't know when he starts talking about me. And I'm too fat and lazy really to sit and wait on it. But you can watch his video. In fact, I'll link it, you know, on this stream. But, you know, again, after everything we just fucking read, mass graves and stand your ground and, you know, white devil kid beats up fucking person, and I mean, it's no problem, you know? Like, no, damn it, no. You understand? I'm cleansing my life and making it nothing but ebony and melanin. That's it. If it ain't this, I'm not part of it. I'm not part of it. I'm not part of it. And let me see, can I access the Black Junction? Still can't access it. So they're still having server issues, you know? So I'm patient. There is one other thing I want to talk about, you guys, because I mentioned it in my duck boat video. This Beyonce and Jay-Z. This makes me sick. This makes me sick. Let me make sure y'all can see. Damn it. Hello. I'm right in the middle of something. I gotta call you back. I hate when people try to prolong the conversation. I just said I gotta call you back. Hang the fuck up and be out. Now, let's look at this, because I'm over Beyonce. And I mentioned this in my duck boat video, because we saw it off to the left. And I had seen this video. I'm over it. Beyonce came onto my radar. I seen him on Soul Train or the Apollo Theater. I hadn't heard about Destiny's Child. And I saw them, I think it was the Apollo. And then whenever I knew who they were, somebody said something. And I go, that lead singer, you know. And whenever I saw Destiny's Child again, and really like, oh, that's them, I hated Beyonce. I hated her so bad. Like, never knew her, just hated her to death. And because I could see through. And I knew that the other girls were there based on money and fame, but they weren't happy. I could see it. I could see it. I hated when I saw them together, like when they at an award show, when they get up, they go, that she got to be in the middle with the best outfit because her mama make all the clothes. Then they go up on stage and she has to be the one to speak. And if one of the other girls is speaking, she's looking at them like, this bitch shouldn't be speaking. I can't. You know, she sings most of the songs. She's vocally talented. We ain't taking nothing from her. And one of the other problems with our people is when you criticize somebody, you think you're taking everything away from them. Fuck that. Like, if you can't discern on your own in real time, take your bitch ass and die. This ain't for you. So, I hated her. And I just didn't need her. Then she went solo. And from the moment I saw her solo, I loved her. It was the weirdest fucking psychological thing you could go through. How I go from hating this bitch to this. But here's how I know it was really psychotic, y'all. Because then after they reunited for Destiny Fulfilled, the moment I saw them together, I hated her again. Oh my God. Anyway, so solo. Then she gives us, you know, the Dangerously in Love. I got this thing that I bought, and it's Dangerously in Love, but then it's also a DVD from Wembley Arena, I think. And she's killing it. She's classic Beyonce. Is everything that I love about her. Everything. Ah. And then when she does Dangerously in Love and she's on that feathers, and when she gets that big crescendo, Dangerously in Love, and she's holding it, and the smoke starts coming, and it's your life. You just go, oh my God, Beyonce, I cannot with you. And it's everything. So I gave all that to say I'm at some point, I'm a big fan of her. And then I'm the type of person, if I like you, I'll wait on the side to see if you, I'm going to play this. I meant to play this. Well, I'm going to play it because I want to make commentary. If I'm a fan of yours, I'm a fan of yours. So even when you are doing some bullshit, I just wait on the sideline to do something I like. Well, she hasn't done anything that I like in many years. You see? Like, I can't with Beyonce. And then increasingly, it's all these signs and symbols, and everything's a mystery and a puzzle, and figure it out, and ooh, what did she mean? Was she saying something? And ah ha ha. And like I say, I don't take kindly to mediocrity being given the place of excellence. And so when she comes out the Super Bowl and she's in the Michael Jackson jacket, which failed because Michael's look better, and I'm over it. And the sisters in the berets. Remember, I broke that down for you guys then. Let us not proclaim that she had done something. Let us not proclaim that she's done something. It was nothing. You don't just get mediocrity and get excellence. You don't get that. This is the same thing. Now, just because she came, because they mentioned the Super Bowl and the Grammys, they would, dumbass black people, they was going against the Grammys and the Super Bowl in that song and such. But what about all the other bullshits in the video that don't have shit to do with that? You see what I'm saying? Look at this. What does that have to do with anything? What is this? What is this? What is that? You see? And they shot this in London. So therefore, none of this has a damn thing to do with African people. Other than the fact we probably built the shit. But I can't. Everything is a sign and a mystery. And by the way, the song is not even good. You see? Now, there they are. And by the way, no matter where you see Jay-Z at now, he just looks guilty as fuck. Like, I can't. I saw him on the Van Jones show even. Like, you're up there doing an interview with Van Jones, and you just look guilty. Like, if I didn't know who he was at all, I could walk in the room and go, what is he worried about? That dude is guilty of something. He's guilty as fuck. He just looks guilty. Even in this, he's trying to act and be a part of the video, but he just looks guilty as shit. Like, I can't. I hate everything about this video. The song is stupid, the imagery, and it feeds into that, ooh, Beyonce and them, they part of the Illuminati and all that. It feeds into that, you see. Mona Lisa bitch, for what? And then look, she looks diabolical there. What is the reason for this? I'm over them completely, everybody. I'm done. I'm done. I was done with her partition and all that bullshit and all these signs and hidden meanings and shit. Fuck that. If you're not just, the song should have a beginning, a middle, and an end. A melody and a message. or some kind of jingle or something I can sing along with. The bitch hasn't put that out in years. I'm over Beyonce. And the only thing I ever liked from Jay-Z was Money Ain't a Thing that he did with Jermaine Dupri. I'm over it. Look, they look diabolical. What is this supposed to mean? I think Beyonce is just a self-indulgent person. Now, don't get me wrong. She's very creative and very imaginative, and she works very hard. You can tell who works hard because you don't see them all the time. If they dropping an EP today and Tamati, or my new one about to drop now, and this and such, nothing's going on. So is she creative? Yes. Does she work hard? Absolutely. But I don't understand her at all. I don't know what she wants her legacy to be. I don't know what she's trying to do. Madonna already showed you how to be different. You see, Madonna, there is no one thing that is Madonna. You see her and you just accept whatever she does. But it's always good. For the most part. I think she's trying to be that diverse. And it's not working for her. Because whatever Madonna did, the music would kind of get you. You know? So even if the video might be some bullshit, the tune was still catchy. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Beyonce doesn't have that going for her, you know? And like I haven't heard a song from her in many years that I could just go, oh, that's Beyonce. You know, and get my little jingle on, you see? She doesn't do that. And I'm someone who loves music and dance and performing and all that stuff. What is this? What is this? And all this imagery behind her is Roman Catholic, which is not good for us. Look at this bullshit. They're the ones that hold all the secrets of Egyptology, by the way. Look at this. And I just noticed that right then. I didn't notice it before. But you see how they're shooting Jay-Z there? He's in shadow and it's black. And then he comes to life, but it's black. And he showed his teeth, almost like a vampire. Let's see it again. Look. And see, that's what I'm saying. If I have to figure your shit out, if I don't know what you meant from the time the song and the video started to end it, I don't have time for you. I don't have time. I got too much shit I got to worry about in my life than how to figure out what the fuck you meant in your goddamn song and your video. I don't have time for that. I don't have that to do. And by the way, it's called Ape Shit. Again, stupid title, stupid song. It's stupid, dude. I hate this with everything that I own. And whoever did this video, they're just editing in from Get Out. Can we get ahead of it? Whose idea was it to shoot there? I can't. I'm over Beyonce. No respect lost. I need to say that. No respect lost. Because I can't take anything from her. She's an astounding performer. She's a creator. And I love the fact that it's a woman that's doing it. But it's still some bullshit. Now, I give her props when she deserves it. And I'll tear her down when she deserves that shit too. And this is just garbage. Everything I've been seeing from her lately is a damn... Like even when she did the... I don't even know the name of it. But when she had the police car submerged in the thing, and she had the hat, and it was, I don't know, man. I'm not into signs and shit. And she always talking about Michael Jackson was her inspiration. Bitch, Michael Jackson never did anything that we didn't understand. He gave us a beginning, a middle, and an end. We knew it. I'm so worked up. I think I'm still worked up from my other previous stories, though. Because I'm holding energy. You know, that's not my blurring, that's their video. So I'm saying, just playing into the rumors and, you know, butterflies over left eye and things. And So I don't know what this person was saying in their video. Look, more white devils. Anyway, I can't. Let me come back over to where I can see y'all. First thing I saw is Miss Denova. Yes. She's trying to be too deep. That's the first thing I saw when I came back over here. Yeah, Yumi, Madonna is mediocre. She's not like, oh my God, go and see her. She's amazing talent. But she puts a good jingle out. You feel me? Like, my wife is mediocre. And that's me saying it. Janet ain't no vocalist like, oh my God. But she's got good music. At the end of the day, it's about the music. It's the music. It's the music. It's the music. Yeah, Daryl. Yeah, I know about that too with the Catholic Church. You know, I have to study that because, you know, what they just gave, you know, again, we only know bits and pieces of history. So how do they just give the word? Yeah, y'all can just go ahead and have slaves now, and he just okayed it to the world or some bullshit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yumi, I agree with you. In fact, I almost said in the piece, I almost said that. Cass Thomas, shout out to you. I don't think I've seen your name before. Cass Thomas, shout out to you. I agree with you, Yumi. Like, I think, because sometimes it's like, it'll be a director. Like, in this, in fact, I think I had an article with that. I do. The Jedi does his work. Because it was shot in Paris, and then the director, because sometimes like, I really wanted to work with the director so-and-so, and then that director would be like, I think it'd be great to shoot here, and to shoot here, and da-da-da-da, and then you end up doing it, you know. Oh, wait, you guys have to dip. Oh, my ear. I don't know what that is. It's an inner ear thing where I start hearing my own self. As if you've got your finger in your ear, but you don't. Look at this. Beyonce and Jay-Z's ape shit video. The Carters take over the Louvre, call out the Super Bowl and Grammys. You could do that in 2 seconds. That wasn't about the Super Bowl and the Grammys. It was, go see the video, everybody. It's on YouTube. Go see the whole video and see if you even begin to understand what the fuck this video is about. Beyonce and Jay-Z's new joint may be a title exclusive, but their ape shit video has now been seen on YouTube. Can now be seen on YouTube. Ape shit, the first featured track from Everything Is Love, the couple's surprise project, billed as the Carters. Oh my God. Billed as the Carters gets a luxe treatment in its Ricky Saiz directed video made in Paris in May. Filmed in a deserted Louvre among backdrops like the Mona Lisa, the visual for Ape Shit stars its leading duo, a group of synchronized dancers, a world-class art. Read more. Beyonce, Jay-Z, the Carter drop, join Everything Is Love. Don't need to, we're not clicking on that. Quote, I said no to the Super Bowl. You need me. I don't need you. Everything we in the end zone. Every night we in the end zone. Tell the NFL we in stadiums too. Jay-Z raps like a 3-year-old in ape shit. Later in his verse, he calls out the Grammys for 444 winning no awards, despite being a leading nominee. tell the Grammys, fuck the 0 to 8 shit. Have you ever seen the crowd going ape shit? Hi, Jay-Z. I'm sorry, hello? Jay-Z, yeah, it's your life. They said go to hell. Anyways, I can't. And I don't really even understand the Super Bowl reference. Plus, the Super Bowl's been over. So what's the reference to the Super Bowl? But again, if I have to sit here and figure it out, that's why this is bullshit. And then the Grammy thing, listen, it's the oldest trick in the book. They will lure you in with Kendrick Lamar got 1,000 nominations. Jay-Z got 1 billion nominations. So-and-so is nominated. So that your bitch ass turns in, they get those views. Those advertiser dollars. You see? But the fact of the matter is even that I just read from this ape shit song sounds like a 3-year-old. And I'm probably insulting a lot of 3-year-olds to even say that. But God bless them. But the Grammys is about talent, artistry, and excellence. You have to have it. You have to have it. And for the most part, they've been consistent. I could say that. You know, you go back, Madonna and Cyndi Lauper came on the scene. Madonna was a big commercial artist and still is. The bitch is 90 and she's still selling out stadiums, arenas. Cyndi Lauper got the Grammy because she can sing. And she plays instruments. She is real talent. You see? Then we saw the same thing with Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Britney's career took off into the stratosphere. She's the biggest artist on the planet. Probably second only to Michael Jackson for a minute, as far as everything that was going for her. But they gave the award, the Grammy, to Christina Aguilera. Even with only one single out, Genie in a Bottle, because the bitch can sing. And Britney can't. She just don't have Christina's chops. Damn it, my ear. So, fine, Jay-Z, you was nominated, so it's nice to get a nod, but you just didn't have it. You see, and they don't do like the, damn it, they don't do like the Billboard Awards and the American Music Awards where it's by popularity and shit. They're not interested in your popularity. They're interested in your artistry and your talent, and was it a critical piece, you know? Yeah. That's why you saw Lauryn Hill's, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill sweep everything at the Grammys. And that's hip-hop music. Even Lauryn was like, this is crazy because this is hip-hop music. Like, why are y'all, you know? But it was so critical and so talented. And she's a real musician and she can really sing. You feel me? So, yes, the Grammy goes to. You see? Damn it. Down goes the mouse, everybody. We're off the air. Damn it. I'm over it. All right, but we really are going to get off here in a second, though, you guys. I think I'm stuck. Or am I? Yeah, it returned. Anyways, let me go back out to y'all and see what you're saying in your comments. Yeah, Killmonger. Lauren's not crazy. We won't buy into that. Lauren's not crazy. Just like Mariah wasn't crazy. Just like Martin wasn't crazy. These are strong people. Listen, I tell you guys all the time, you're used to the outcome of work and the final result of anything. Before you even see Lauryn Hill, you don't know all the years of shit she's been through before you ever saw her. Ever. There's a lot. Listen, I know what we went through when I had even my band and my team of dancers. There's a lot of sleeping in strange places, on couches. You're meeting people you don't even fucking know. Excuse me, y'all. You're waiting around in places. It's just, I mean, you don't know who to trust. It's so much. Like I'm telling you. And then if you make it, like a Lauryn Hill, Now there's all of that fame, then your family, and people are haters and da. It's a lot. Lauren is not crazy. Damn it, she's not. Unfortunately, she's got Christian influences in her ear. That's the problem, because Lauryn Hill is a warrior. That's Angela Davis's baby. You feel what I'm telling you? If you see this, please don't wear any more suits without a shirt. My eyes are burning. Is that a quote from Jay-Z Ajane? Not by a long shot. She gets out. She gets out your box. What, Moki? Yeah, Killmonger, she had some hits. Like, I love that mix with it's Timbaland did it. Because he did it for her and Justin Timberlake. It's this piece called 4 Minutes. That song is tight. We only got 4 minutes to save the world. Hesitating. Dun, dun. It's tight. But then this heifer went and mixed it and made it Vogue. It's the tightest thing you're going to hear. I promise you. Like, what? I can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't need my music to be deep and everything. Just make it be like, oh, that's slimming. You know, like, just give me that. Oh, Moki, yeah. Time After Time, Deep, or True Colors. That's just good music. That's just good music. That's just good. It's just good. Like, it's just good. Detroit Lives, shout out to you. Madonna's older than 59. She's in her 60s. Don't let the heifer lie to you now. I think she's older than 59. You know, but whatever. You know, the fact of the matter is, they said that Madonna would be a flash in the pan, and she would be a one-hit wonder. It's 2018, and she's relevant. Milli Vanilli. I met the one that killed himself. Rob, because there's Fabrice and Rob. Rob's name was Morvan, I think. No, Fabrice's last name is Morvan. Whatever. I met the light-skinned one. Shit. Of Milli Vanilli. After the scandal. He cut all of his hair off. He had like short, curly, blonde hair. And he was very intense. You know? And, you know, you just felt for him. Like, I don't know. I didn't know he was going to kill himself, but. And the other one, Rob, or Fabrice, he's out, he's singing and everything now. He looks the same. Like, he's not aged. Allah has given him the gift of preserving him so he can have another chance. He looks just as good as he ever did, and he's out there singing and doing it. Like, he rose again. I'm so happy for him. Fall from this one, said Jay-Z, but they might lose their core audience. Yumi Kumi. So you believe that white folks is their core audience? One minute they're trying to drop knowledge, and then turn around and he on the bragging shit, Killmonger. Like, I don't get the reference to the Super Bowl. I don't get it. I don't get that, and I don't get the other thing, the whatever shit else they're talking about. It's the Super Bowl, or the Super Bowl and the Grammys. Yeah, like maybe the Grammys, but not the Super Bowl. Yeah, Dave Free. A lot of people said that they were just using us. Ross Hogg, what's the difference between Sunni and Shia Muslims? When the Prophet Muhammad died, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you had a faction of his people who said he is the last, he's the seal of the prophets, because Allah, he was prophesied before he came. He would be the seal of the prophets, so everybody knew that. All mankind knew that. That had been exposed to any of God's revelation. Knew that he was the prophet. Even in your fake Christian story, when they were asking, are you Ezekiel, or is it Ezekiel? They were especially, are you John the Baptist? Are you the prophet? Are you the other dude? I can't remember now. But the prophet, because they were expecting this prophet. You see? So he was prophesied before he came. And he is the last of the prophets from God to mankind. So when he died, there was some faction of his people that that felt like some of his family should carry on. One of his family, one of the people by the name of Ali, I won't go too deep into it. And they were like, no, we can't have any other leader. Like, this was the Rasulullah, the messenger of Allah. There is nobody after him. His sayings, everything that he did, and this Quran is what we must follow now. That's what he lived, breathed, taught, and preached. That's it. So, the ones who said, no, no, we think somebody else is supposed to lead us. That's your Shia. The Sunni Muslim, oh my God, I can't do this. The Sunni Muslim, your boy, we do everything that the Prophet Muhammad said and did, because there's no dispute, because in the Quran, Allah tells you right in the Quran, he is the best example of a human being. Do what he does. Period. Like, it's not even, you see, this is how we settle our disputes. So there can be no opinion. You see, this is one of the ways that Allah has made for there to be no confusion amongst the members, you know, and brothers and sisters, the community in Islam, because we always say, well, what is the evidence on this? If somebody comes to you and tells you, brother, you know, you can't chew gum, you say, well, show me the evidence on that. So they've got to be able to bring you a purified hadith from a saying from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself that shows that is approved by the religious scholars as being authentic. Or you have to show me something in the Quran. Period. If it didn't come from the Prophet Muhammad, if it didn't come from the Quran, it didn't happen, and I'm over and get out my face and give me my damn juicy fruit. So that is the difference in this. That is the significant difference between the Sunni and the Shia. Don't get me into their practices and all that, because they do the flogging and all that, and that's something else, and blood is forbidden, and I can't. Yeah, Cass, you know I'm married to Janet. You know that's my wife. Jen and I are what, 18 years strong now? 18 years strong? I think it's 18 years strong. I think it's 18 years. I think it's 18. I guess I could do this. So you guys just have to look at my mug. I could just do this. And you can let me know if this is better for you or if you hate it. In fact, I could even pause my image. That way, the one you see of me is the one, and that won't confuse you. Let me go up and come down. Alhamdulillah. I think we came through all of these. Yes, Marcus, I see you seen that. Kick that devil up out of here. Yes, I'm very passionate about us having our own. I agree with you, Yumi. Yumi said, I hate to say this, but I'll have to stand my ground alone. I'm afraid my generation ain't coming together, standing for crap. Arm up, black people. Yeah, I saw a video the other day where it was on Black Junction, where this brother was in this restaurant full of white devils. They were starting shit with him. He was beating the shit out of one of them. And the brother that's filming is over there. I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it. No, Ray, we can't take another 100 years of white people. We can't. We can't. That's just real talk. We can't take another 100 years of these people. We can't. We can't. Daryl, your brother is a cop. You definitely need to check him. Because if he's not there in the interest of the African people, and he's not there to oppress their ass and do the same shit to them they're doing to us, we don't have any use for him. Tell him I said it. Tell him I said it. uh, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Coming down, my grandma always carried a switchblade and mace. You go, grandma. Appreciate you, Killmonger, for that. Yeah, that's my type of grandmama right there. Still gotta be armed. And what I loved about grandmamas too is there was always something special in that titty. They gonna pull out some gum or some money or something. When they do that reach, your heart just flutters because something good coming. Yes, all hail the grandmothers of the earth, black grandmothers. Um, no, Moki, no black person would have got away with that. You already know. Cass, those wild shootings in Chicago are white fucking police in plain clothes going out and murdering African people. That's what's happening. Period. Yeah, the interracial kids will do the bidding of this enemy, unfortunately. I know I'm gonna miss some of y'all stuff, everybody. It's too much. And I'm gonna start just skipping people that are doing multiple, just so that I don't miss anybody at all. I mean, so I can have a better chance of getting to people that that are not, you know. I don't love Solange's music. She went straight for this retro vibe. I can't, like, I think she just went so opposite because she's afraid of trying to be her sister or being thought of as like, oh, you trying to be your sister. I can't. And why are they on a $1.4 million a week boat when they could buy the boat and be saving $1.4 million a week? I can't. All the money they got, they ain't got their own boat yet. That's status. If you don't got your own plane or your own boat, you're a nobody. Like, you can't. Oh my God, my ear. Oh yeah, Daryl. Your brother thinks like me. I'm the Jedi. I'm a very unique article, homie. Well, yeah, their time has been up, Yumi, but we're not doing anything. I don't know what we're waiting on. We have to react to what we absolutely know is the reality in front of us. That we're literally under physical attack every fucking day, and we have to start responding to that. Give me a second, you guys. Oh my God, I can't. I gotta get some, just give me a minute. Ugh. Ugh, I fear I will have to move. It's too hot. Alright, let me switch us back. Should find something else. My ear is doing this thing, y'all. I can't. It's kind of like swimmer's ear, I guess, in a little, in a way, you know. Oh, see, I can't. It's this. I'm suffering. Damn it. Oh my God, it just made it worse. Okay, but as soon as I talk, I'm good. But as soon as I swallow, boom. Alright, no swallowing for the Jedi. Damn it. Anyway. Let me check how long we've been on here, you guys. I might need to start landing this plane right now. Yeah. It's time to start the landing sequence. Yeah. Test. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to start the landing sequence now, everybody. Gear down. We're on final approach. We can just do kind of a, you know, a round. If there's something that you guys want to talk about, I'm here for it. You know, we'll spend another 10, 15 minutes or so in my ear, for the love of God. Moki, for real? But I don't know, because I don't know, I don't like taking stuff. And I see that commercial on TV. I didn't know that was for, I don't even know what this is. Like, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it just happens. Daniel, I got the landing gear down. What's up, brother? Not so much water, but just like right now, just bro, it just all of a sudden just poop, and then it just, you hear you. It's almost like you put your finger in your ear. It's worse than that, because you hear yourself echoing. Ray Supreme said sinus. I don't have sinuses. I don't have allergies. I don't have sinuses. I don't have none of that stuff. And most of my people that have that is because you're eating pork. I'm not just being facetious. Like, literally, there's over 75 diseases that are directly tied to eating pork. And for y'all that eat pork, do you understand that when they put you under a microscope or a X-ray, a CAT scan, your brain has these white speckles all over it. Those are the parasites from pork. You can tell the brain of a Muslim and the brain of a Christian. Somebody with numbers. Jedi just saw the news where White Devil shot and killed man over a handicapped parking spot. I covered that earlier in the piece. Numbers. I'm just going to call you. We covered that in this piece. I showed the video, actually. So thank you for that. Yeah, they gave him that stand your ground bullshit. I'm over it. Yeah, Moki. It becomes loud. Like I hear me. Like, you know, you hear your own audio outside of yourself. This is you hearing your inner, I'm hearing me. And if you breathe, you hear it. You hear it go, you know, like I can't. I didn't know he had an album, Killmonger. It's not that I don't mess with Tariq. We're not the same person. I've always swam in the pond with fish that are like me, you know? And he's not me. Nobody is, you know? So I didn't know he had an album. I didn't know he could sing, you know? But and I don't even know how old Tariq is, but I can give him his props and say he's a handsome guy. And he can just do anything he wants to do, you know? Ugh, except fix my ear. Ugh. Anyway, would I buy his album? Probably not, because like I could be anywhere and brothers come up to you and they're like, hey man, it's my CD. Like, I just give them money and tell them I don't want the CD because I'm not going to listen to it. And that's bad too, because then I'm a victim of only giving credence to something that's being given to me, and that's not good, you know. But it's also tempered with experience too, because most dudes that I know that are creating music, it's not some shit I'm interested in. You know, one of my buddies, he's a rapper, and he's so driven. He's produced his own CD. He's got his own barcode. I mean, he's doing his thing. And he always wants me to listen to his music. I have to be in a spirit to listen to it. I'm like, okay, wait, we have to wait. And then I'll sit down because I have to hear it, because I want to give him my honest assessment. I don't want to just go, oh yeah, man, that's tight. You know, ooh, I don't do that. You know. No, Charmaine Champagne, and shout out to you in my ear. Shout out to you. I didn't, somebody else I thought mentioned that I think mentioned the two sisters in the Bay Area. I don't know anything about it. I don't know about it. You know, but if you find a link and you could put it in here, I would do something. We could look at it right now even. Like, I'm too fat and lazy to do a search. No, Satina. My grandmother used to put sweet oil in our ears and have you lay on one side when we had like a stopped up ear or something like that. This isn't stopped up. This is something else. And it comes and goes like every once in a while. It's not a regular thing, but it's very annoying. Ugh. Look at Anjanae. Anjanae, you pull it up, girl. Yeah, Ray, that's what everybody goes, oh, rap is just, it's poetry. But it's not the same thing, you know. You want to give me the Sugar Hill Gang, you want to give me Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, you want to give me Houdini, you want to give me Queen Latifah, Moni Love, Roxanne Shante, you want to give me Curtis Blow, you want to give me Big Daddy Kane, you want to give me Heavy D and the Boys. I mean, I could keep going. That was fucking rap. This shit now, I don't want no part of it. Nothing to do with it. No part to do with it. They have BART in California? I thought that was just Atlanta. No, that's MARTA in Atlanta. We have MARTA. Where'd you send it, Anjanae? I thought you were going to put the link in the chat. Where did you send it? By the way, if you're in the room and you're not subscribed to my channel, do it now. If you're in the room and you are not, if you're not thumbs up the live stream, you have to thumbs up the live stream, everybody. You must do that. It is requisite. Ajane, where'd you send it? Oh, it won't let you. Yeah, all the old school stuff is better, whether it's rap or anything else, you know? Like, I don't listen to today's music. If it's not 90s, I'm not listening to it. Every once in a again, something steps through and I go, oh, that's really good and I like it, okay. It moves me, you know? But I'm not expecting it and it rarely happens. You know, I'll probably get it a different time, Anjanae, because I'm kind of worn down now. And I covered the other stuff earlier, and it's like I'm just gonna get worked up over that, and I don't want to do that. See, I just saw something. Oh, somebody asked me, I think it was in the last live stream, it said, what did you say when you yawned? When we yawn, we say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. That means I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed devil. Because you must, again, the spirit world is something that's real, everybody. So when you yawn, that fatigue, that's from what we call the shaitan, which is the devil. So when you yawn, you're breathing in, you're you need to say that. That's what I'm going to say, because I don't want to give you misinformation. Because some stuff, you've been doing it all your life, and you don't even remember why you're doing it, but you know the reason. But anyways, so when I yawn, that's what I'm saying. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yeah, Moki, it's 80s and 90s all the way for me, and even back. You know, I'll say that even back, like 90s back, I'm good. You know, even some stuff in the 2000s. You know, it didn't just die off instantly. You know, there was still some good stuff. Moki, can you say it again? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. But sometimes if I get on a yawning kick, then I just like, A'udhu billah. Because you just get tired of saying it. But it's a habit. Because, you know, Allah created a race of people before us known as the jinn. And they are in the spirit world. And they take different forms. And they can help or hurt you. So we guard against the jinn. But we're aware of their presence. And like I say, they were beings that Allah created from fire. And they were a civilization on the earth before He created man. You know? No, Killmonger, I've not made the Hajj yet. In fact, you guys, I've said, I don't know, I'm just trying to wait on the universe. But I've set up now, I didn't set up, I just turned the thing for my car into Send the Jedi to Africa in 2020. You can start donating on that GoFundMe. Why I mentioned that to your question, Killmonger, I've not been on the pilgrimage to Mecca yet. My sister and I were talking about this just the other day. And I had thought about, well, when I move to Africa, I'll be closer to Mecca. Now it's very expensive and all that stuff to go to Mecca for the Hajj. It's a lot, and it's a lot physically, and it's mentally. It's so much on you, you know. But the benefit is beyond words. Because even if you're the best Muslim, you go on Hajj, and Allah says He wipes everything clean for you. Done. Done. Not only that, I can't say my name, but when I return, or when I complete the pilgrimage, then I am now El-Hajj in front of my name. You know, just like Malcolm. You know, he was Malcolm Little, then he was Malcolm X, then he was Malcolm Shabazz. So he's El-Hajj El-Malik Shabazz, connoting his Hajj to Mecca, Al-Hajj. So we see, or if you meet another Muslim, and their name is Hafiz, that means they know and have memorized the entire Quran. That is Hafiz. You see, so when you meet somebody and they say that in their name, you go, oh my God, they know the whole Quran like by heart, from beginning to end. And so certainly when you meet somebody that says El-Hajj in front of their name, you know they've made the Hajj to Mecca. Did you teach yourself to speak Arabic, or were you taught? I was taught and I learned, like, because as I was telling somebody on the Skype session the other day, I think it was, I didn't see Black Panther, Satina. I still didn't see it. But as I was telling somebody to your question, Moki, you see, Allah has made everything easy for us. It's, again, that's why I was telling you, it's Christians that's making stuff hard. That's why they are just noise over here. Just noise and confusion. And you see, we have children, 4 and 5, who are Hafiz, who know the entire Quran. If a child can learn it, I mean, they're reciting it in its original language. Like, they're not making any mistakes. I tell you something, when my nephew was, I think he was 8, 7 or 8, Allahu Alam. But we were on the phone, and my ear wasn't acting up. We were on the phone, and there's a surah, ayat that I've recited for you guys many times, Ayatul Kursi. It's Allah is telling you about who He is and His throne and who He is, and He's over His creation, and He's not of His creation, and He's the most powerful, and He does not need any sleep or slump or sustenance and all these things. It just goes on and on. He's telling you, Allah is telling you about Himself all throughout the Quran. But in Surah in Ayatul Kursi, Muslims take it as a powerful, it's one of the powerful revelations that came down. Like, it's one of the things that we recite before we go to sleep at night. Like, literally, you know, because it gives you protection. And also you make istighfars, and you also recite ikhlas. Because, you know, when the angels visit you at night, everybody, they take your soul. They take your soul. Everything that you're doing is being recorded. You know, I'm definitely going to be chastised for all my profanity. But that's about it. You know, anyway, they record everything. So this Ayatul Kursi is powerful. It's powerful. So you sing the Quran, you know, and you can remember a song. Ugh. You guys, it's doing worse than it's ever done. I don't know what's going on in my ear. I can't do this. So when you apply yourself, you can learn it. Because it's an ancient language. English is really the hardest language to learn. Because it's a hodgepodge of everybody else. And we have one word that means fucking 3 things. Where, and where. You know? Like, I can't. I can't. But you can begin to learn Arabic. There are many sites. I can't remember if they have it on Quran.com. But they'll have like the Quran, the original language, and they have a button you can press and you can hear them recite it. It's beautiful. It breaks my heart because my people, Islam was our religion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because again, Islam is not a religion, it's your way of life. So when God put Adam here, who was the first prophet, y'all think Adam and Eve was just created and they just stood around doing nothing. Adam was the first prophet, do you understand? He was the first prophet. And so, Allah established for him his way of life. The same thing He gave Adam is the same thing I'm doing in 2018. And 1.8 billion other people that are Muslims. You know? Islam is everything, everybody. I can't. Like, I can't with you. I can't. So, no, not been on pilgrimage. Yes, Quran is easy to learn. You know, you just learn parts. And most Muslims will confess that once you learn the Arabic, you forget the English. You just do. You just do. So we'll recite something. You go, what does that say? I go, wait, let me look at the translation for you. Oh, yeah, that's what it says. Oh, yeah, it says that, you know, because you're so used to the Arabic, you know. Yeah, I did, Ray. That brother was reciting Quran. He knows. And those Arabs was like, you know, yes. Unfortunately, the Arabs do that to us, you know. Because they think they own Islam, even though they're the smallest number of Muslims on the earth is the Arabs. Like, most people on the earth that are Muslim are not Arab. But even in my mosque that I go to, where I live, I didn't discover this mosque until I lived for a year, you know. And I would see people out. I'm like, "Are you Muslim?" "Oh no, I am not Muslim." I know the bitch ass was Muslim, but I'm black. So, no, Killmonger, you're not joining the nation. That doesn't make you a Muslim. That makes you a glorified Christian. No nation. No nation. To everybody, once again, whenever I'm talking about Islam, we're not talking about Nation of Islam. Those people are not Muslims. They're just not. And I'll get into that in a second. And then we're getting out of here because I'm hot and I'm over it. But when I first found this mosque, you know, they're kind of standoffish and skeptical because, you know, and then they see your black face if it's a mosque that's been established by, you know, people, by Arabs, then they tend to want to sniff you out. And I appreciate that because we do that as Muslims anyway. Like, because there's so much love to give in Islam, we got to make sure you use the real article. You know, you don't just come and be Assalamu alaikum and then that's it. Like, nah. So the brother that normally made the call to prayer wasn't there. And the brothers are looking at me, "Brother, inshallah, you go." And I go, "No, y'all go ahead. Yeah, y'all go ahead." You know, because I know they think I don't know what I'm doing. But I've been making the call to prayer since I'm knee high to this fucking lamp, because that was my job in our house, to get up and make the call to prayer. So, I go, "No, no, it's okay, it's okay. Nothing. No, brother, inshallah, like they won't take no for an answer." So I go up, and I always make dua, which is your prayer, your intention. I make dua, because the first person that made the call to prayer was a slave named Bilal. And so whenever I make the call, I always ask Allah in my dua to let this call go beyond where I'm standing and this building. Let it sing across the earth, and let it be the most beautiful call ever heard. See? And then I raise my hands. This is known as takbir. Or you can do one hand, the right hand, of course. You can do one. Some brothers do this. Some do this. But you're facing Mecca, and then you begin the adhan, which is the call to prayer. Not with your ear fucked up, though. Wait. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That's 2 times. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. That's 4 times. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Then you turn to the right. Hayya al salat. Calling people to prayer. Hayya al salat. Turn to the right. Or to the left. Hayya al falah. Hayya al falah. Then back to the center. 2 times takbir. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. That's the call to prayer. That is known as the Adhan. And I've been calling it since I was a stinker, you know. So it's not, did you see? No, I didn't. Frank, I told you guys I own a business, and I've always been, I have to protect that, you know, for security reasons. But I've owned a business for many years, although it's in serious decline. You know, so just because somebody owns a business, don't ever think they got money. Are they demonized like in the Bible? Extraterrestrial is a word I won't use. Moki, you gotta seek. You gotta seek. And like I say, I say this all the time. Anybody ever wants to get on a Skype session with me and learn anything you want to know about Islam, I'm here. You see and hear me every day. I'm a Muslim. Although half the time I'm not really acting like it because I'm after this white devil. But, Ray, extraterrestrials, you see in the Quran, in Fatiha, which is known as the opening surah of the Quran, Allah says, use the term worlds, plural. Like this isn't all there is, you see. So an extraterrestrial is a white devil term. Is there other life? Absolutely. Absolutely. We believe in that. And, you know, this alien thing, that's semantics, that's relative. I don't even really know how to respond to that. You know, you have to know that we aren't the only thing in the universe, and that that Allah has raised up many, many, many civilizations before us. And to the Christian, I would say everybody thought they was living in the last day. You know what I'm saying? What? This thing is jumping off the fucking charts. Okay, anytime you want to get together, anytime. And especially Anjali, I'm happy to do that. Happy to do that. Like anytime you want. You say it, I'll move heaven and earth and make it happen. Could there be other black people on other planets? Yes, absolutely there could be. Because all that, when Allah talks about creating man, He tells us the color of the clay. So, and everybody on the planet is brown or black, or what we call them, brown or dark brown, some hue of brown. And these white people are the only people that look like that. What the fuck y'all made from? You know what, Killmonger? If your son is out of control, how old is your son? Yeah, you can read the English, Moki. You can read the English. You can read the English. And then somebody like me could discern for you why you have to learn the Arabiya. You see? Okay, so if he's 17 and out of control, or even if he's not, listen, the Nation of Islam is not a bad thing. I love them. I love them. Oh my God, I don't love my ear. Ugh. I love the Nation of Islam. I love them. And maybe that provoked it, all this, doing this all day. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, damn it to hell. I'm going to have to get off here, y'all. I'll answer a couple more questions. I got to go. Anyway. Your son, the Nation of Islam is good to teach discipline, principles, and morals. They are quintessential at that. And he could have that discipline. You know, that would be very good for him. Killmonger. But if he's interested in being a Muslim, he must come to Orthodox mainstream Islam. Because the Nation of Islam, I've said this till I'm dry, we're not like Christians. The Catholic don't think they have to do what the Jehovah's Witnesses do. The whole Jehovah's Witnesses don't think they got to do what the Seventh-day Adventists do. The Seventh-day Adventists don't have to do what the Mormon do. The Mormon don't have to do what the Evangelical do. Evangelical don't have to do what the Baptists do. And it will give you a fucking spinning in the head. We don't do that. Only thing Muslims will ever disagree on. Like, I have hair on my face. Maybe some brother would say, oh, brother, you should have it longer. Somebody say, no, it's okay if the brother just has a goatee. No, it's okay if the brother, no, you know. That's the little shit. We don't disagree on anything in the Quran and the hadith from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't fight about that shit. It's not up for argument. It is etched in granite. So, when the Quran says, Qul hu Allahu ahad, say he is Allah, the one and only. He is one. Allahu Sammed. Lam yulid. He is all is he on whom all and everything in existence depends on for subsistence. Lam yulid wa lam yulad. He begets not, nor is he begotten. Wa lam yakuluhu kufuwan ahad. And there is none like unto him. He is one. That's Ikhlas from the Quran. The moment they claim that a white devil with blue eyes named Farad Muhammad was God comes a man, done with you, gotta go. You see? Gotta go. Because the very foundation of Islam is monotheism. And Allah has said expressly all throughout the Quran, the highest thing that you could do, and He's not going to forgive you for, is after you know it, is to willingly try and associate offsprings and partners and equals to Him. Allah is not of His creature. He's not in His creation. He is not. He's above it. He's not. Like, I can't even. Like, I can't. It's not even possible to describe. You see? So once they say that God came as a man, we're sorry, brother. Oh my God, my ear. Plus, they don't pray like Muslims. They don't do nothing like Muslims. They not. They just not. They need to call themselves something else. But I love them. I love them. I love Farrakhan. I love him. I love him. I love him because I know he loves his people. I love him. I love him. No, it's not the same, Moki. Obviously, the divine language is not going to be the same as the English. And then depending on the Quran that you get, it depends on who you need to go to a mosque and get a Quran, because any of those Qurans will have an accepted translation. You see, we're very over it, but again, it's protected because even if somebody errors in the translation, we have the original Arabic right there. Done. Yeah, I know. And I miss Malcolm. He was beloved. He was a good man. He was funny. He was beautiful. He was passionate. Damn it. It's like Bob Marley said, how long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Stand aside and look. He was saying, when the fuck you gonna do something? How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh. Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to say? He's saying, why aren't you doing some shit? I can't. Alright. I'm going to do a time check and we're getting out of here, you guys. Because I don't mean for these Monday mixes to be long. Longer than they need to be, I think is what I'm trying to say. You know, Moki, get with me if you are serious. You know, I'm just here as a helper. Only Allah can guide you. You know, He says to us in the Quran, La ikraha hafid deen. Let there be no compulsion in your religion. Allah guides when He wills. You know, we're happy to tell you the information and give you as much as you need to move you along and all that stuff. That's why most Muslims are usually serious people, because they weren't coaxed into it the way the Christian gets you to just accept Christ when you just went to visit the bitch on a Sunday. You see, we don't do that. There's none of that. If there's anybody here that wants to accept Islam, stand now, and we don't do that. Only Allah guides you. So that's why the character of the Muslim is so amazing, because when you meet another Muslim, they weren't lulled into it. They went to it. They were pulled to Islam by the divine. You see, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But a lot of Christians out there are just Christian because, well, I grew up in it. And well, what does that mean? You know, what does that mean? So you can get with me anytime, Moki. You know, be serious. You know. So I want to thank everybody who showed up for this Monday Mix. I remind you guys throughout the week. Like now, people are coming and saying, Jedi, did you hear about the so-and-so? Jedi, did you hear about the so-and-so? You need to be a Jedi, did you hear about the so-and-so during the week? And I put that, I already made a special folder for Monday Mix. So as soon as you send me something or you tell me about it, I go and find it. Preferably if you can send me a link, that would be better. That lets me know you did some work. You send me the link, I put it in the Monday Mix. Then when I'm about to do a Monday Mix, I go in there, I just start clicking on things that I'm going to pull out. Okay, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Boom. And we got a Monday Mix ready to go. So that's when you should be doing that stuff, is during the week. When you see something and I've not covered it, then you should be bringing that to my attention. And then I put it in the Monday Mix and then we'll cover it in the Monday Mix. You know, but I do thank you guys for all showing up. These are fun for me because I love to get your interaction, and to be able to speak directly to you is everything for me. And I appreciate your opinions and your questions and so forth. Yeah, as I say, you guys, I have changed that thing to send the Jedi to Africa in 2020. I'm just going to start the fundraising now. Why not? Why not? And I know that there's been some people that have donated unbeknownst to me. Like they just went, I think they were still going from the previous one, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't really matter about the title and all that stuff. Because I'm giving it to 2020. And I'm out of here. Inshallah. You know. And I want to build that bridge for my people to come to Africa. Because if we're not going to fight back here literally and answer this aggression with aggression daily, we're not going to ever get anywhere. And they're just going to continue to try and move us backwards. You know. No, we don't celebrate a lunar eclipse, Ray. And our calendar is based on the moon cycle, just like our Orthodox Jewish brothers and sisters. You see, their faith is just like ours. Why? Because their shit is still some bullshit, but it is so close to ours because it's not been as corrupted as the Bible. The original Bible was known as the Injil. That's what the Muslims know it as. And so this thing that you have on the earth now is not something that's worthy of any respect. Out of respect, I go into it. That's why I have 3 Bibles. You understand? I have my King James. And I have my living word. You understand what I'm telling you? Because out of respect and out of obedience to the Maker, I go through these bullshit ass books to find any little pocket of truth that I know is the truth. I'm bound to it. And I will be judged on it. You understand? So their faiths are just like ours. So no, there's no lunar eclipse and all the crap. We're over that. We're not into anything pagan. Muslims, for the most part, keep everything holy. You know, like I say, the only thing I feel bad about, and not really so much, because I'm torn, because I'm an African who's interested in the liberation of our people, and so I can't. Anyways, like getting on a YouTube video and cussing all day. This is not Muslim. You know, but I need you to know that's me. That has nothing to do with Islam. That's me. And my passion is just where it is. It just is. I can't change that. I don't want to change that. You know. Somebody's got to give a damn about our people. And I've never been the guy to say, well, somebody else will do it. I've always been the person, well, it must be me that I'm supposed to do it. Whatever it is, I guess I'm going to do it. You know. I'm going to land this plane so I can just lay down or something because my ear keeps plugging up. So I love you guys all. Thank you for showing up for this Monday Mix. Don't forget to thumbs up the live stream. Otherwise, there'll be men in black suits outside your house within an hour. I can't say too much. You don't want me to say too much. You don't want me to say too much. Don't go to Egypt, Ray. Go to West Africa. Go to Central Africa. Go to the Congo. Go to, you know, Senegal or someplace. You know, it's so trendy. Everybody goes to Egypt or South Africa. I'm over it. Pick someplace else. I would encourage you. You know, really challenge yourself. You know, really challenge yourself. So if that's it, everybody, I have got to go. As one song from the 80s used to say, by an all-female group, long before Beyonce had an all-female band, there was a group called Climax, and they had a song called Meeting in the Ladies' Room. Oh no, it was the men all pause. The men all pause. And at the end of it, she would go, I love you all, but I've got to go. It was Meeting in the Ladies' Room. It was Meeting in the Ladies' Room. Because at the beginning of it, it would go, I got a meeting in the ladies' room. She'd go, I don't need this. This is the speaking part. And then the singing part, I'll be back real soon. Wait. And then she goes, that's what I get for being in the waiting room. I got a meeting in the ladies' room. Where's my jewelry? I'll be back real soon. And then it goes on. I don't know. I can't do it now because my ear's fucked up. Damn it. Anyway, that's where I get that. Yeah, I love you all. But I've got to go. So, to all of you who were in the room, peace and love. Black love first. Black love only. Black love, black first, black only. If you've not seen the video that I played the clip of my response to the Black Junction thing, go and watch that here on the channel. If you guys, if you didn't see my performance video from back in the 1990s, do go and see that. I killed it with Bobby Brown. I'm probably going to get a call from Bobby. I know. He wants me to do his life story or something. I don't know. It's in the book. But go and see that. It's on Black Junction TV. I deliberately only released that to Black Junction TV. You see? Because, A, there won't be any scrutiny over there. I couldn't get clearance for the music on YouTube. If people understand that you're not making money on their shit on a goddamn YouTube video. Like, I'm not Arista Records or some shit and we're using Bobby Brown's music. You know, YouTube needs to suck a fucking lemon. Yes, Killmonger with my hammer pants, but highly fashionable at that. I understand. Because there was a lot of brothers walking around with the so-called parachute or hammer pants on, and they didn't look as good as the Jedi. They couldn't do that. So they couldn't do that. I'm saying all my stuff always had to be fly. And even though I had my curl going on, you could touch it. Like my hair was just, my hair's always been long and it's heavy. So something like that. In fact, my hair was shriveled up on that damn video. Because remember, I'm on a cruise ship and we've been in the fucking, what do you call that? Humidity and shit. And I've been in Puerto Vallarta. And that day I had been in Mazatlan, parasailing on the beach and everything. So my hair was definitely all shriveled up in that. My hair is way longer than that. But even then, I'm just saying, like, when you touch it, it was not like, oh, and you could see the clothes I wear. I wore fine clothes. So I'm not going to be having stuff dripping and having shit on my, no, we're not doing that. So I always kept it haute couture, you know. No, I didn't need no soul glow. I didn't need that. Moki, it's on Black Junction. It's just, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll know. It's not me and Bobby. It's me singing Bobby. And also, that day, you guys, I never met that band. That they saw me for the first time when I stepped on the stage. I never met them. I never saw them. They asked me what I was trying to do. I told them that band was professional. And I was only worried at one point, if you watch the video, when it was going to go, you know, it ain't cool. You know, it ain't dun-dun. It just ain't cool. So it's dun-dun, dun-dun. And I'm thinking, well, they may not know that. So that's when you see me go like this up to because the place is just like the Apollo Theater on this ship. So I'm looking up at the band, and they had it. Da-da, da-da, don't be cruel. They killed it. Yes, I was like, they got it. So it fed my energy too, because when I'm on stage, it's the best place in the world. Like, I'm never nervous. Like, since I was a child, I'm never nervous. I'm at home. You know, I'm at home. You could tell. You watch even that performance, you see that, like, I'm not tense. My hands hang just loose. I'm comfortable. Like, it's nothing. Like, let me get up here and do this and kill it. You know, so it was a lot of fun doing that. I'm glad I was able to share that with you guys. It meant a lot to me. So, I gotta go, troops. I love you. I love you all. But I've got to go. Black love, everybody. And I'll see you soon.